Welcome to the session of electrical utilities. Let us see the fundamentals of electrical utilities, where here we have to observe introduction to electrical utilities, some basics with respect to power generation, transmission and distribution, safety protocols with respect to electrical utilities, power system basics, introduction to grids, to understand the structure and components of electrical grids. Let us see what is electrical utilities. An electric utility can be a company or an organization that generates, transmits and distributes the electricity to residential, commercial or industrial customers. So that is what electric utility. And typically we have the operating power plants, substations as well as transmission and distribution networks which facilitates the electric utilities. To meet consumer demand, an electric utility may also purchase generation from other utilities or independent power producers. So let us understand what is power system and what are the components of power system. So here power system consists of all electrical equipment. They are placed at different locations, depends on requirement, and all of them working together for the purpose of supplying electrical energy to specially for consumer on economical basis. So that is what power system. And basic components of power system are generation, transmission and distribution. Power generation, it is generated in two types, that is conventional and non-conventional. Let us see what are all the conventional power generation sources. So examples like thermal, hydro, steam, nuclear, diesel, gas, etc. And how these power generation sources helps by generating high voltages like bulk power generation in terms of megawatts and kilovolts. Installation cost is more for these kind of sources of power generation, running cost less, and it's synchronous that are generates are used to maintain constant speed like alternators, and transmission of power for long distance and then connected to distribution system. And in case of non-conventional, we have an example: solar, wind, tidal, biomass, geothermal, and they generate in terms of kilowatts and volts, and they generate low voltages. Installation cost is less and running cost is more, and here they use asynchronous generators which will be variable with respect to speed, like induction generators. So no question of transmission of power and only connected to distribution power. So these are two types where the power generates, that is conventional and non-conventional.